Kia ora Aotearoa, welcome to yet another episode of Import X.
Number 4, a milestone for us.
Thank you so much for your support.
Yeah, what up?
Now we're here in Hamilton, H-Town at the moment, checking out the night scene. It just went totally off the hook.
Waikato, you represented, you did yourself proud.
Absolutely. Now on tonight's show, we're going to be bringing you the Fast Force Jamboree from Queensland, thanks to the lads at Wildcard.
Plus we've got some stuff, you guys like the drag so much, we've got some stuff from the foreign Rotary Nationals.
And my man Mark checks out Andre Simons at Speedtech in Welly.
He did well, and his car, it's the shiz. Plus old Toots takes us to the EA Game Zone again.
But wait, there's more.
More prizes, more free stuff, and hey, don't forget,
the pageantry. And just before we go, we're going to bring you the night scene of which we caught tonight here at H-Town.
Yep, what up?
So check it out.
Yeah, cool. Oh, very quickly, one more little thing to show you. Check out our new ride.
Oh, yeah! That's man.
Brand new Mazda 6 thanks to Mazda Speed, plus the brand new 19s from Advanti.
Thank you, Avanti.
Guys.
See you!
See you.
Hey, I'm Johnny. Micah, it's a 98 Evo 5. It's the blow-off valve, exhaust, gauges, lowered, tints, mags. It's got the standard wide body kit on it. That's probably the main reason why I brought it. You don't really need to do anything to it to make it look any better. Which is pretty much nice as it is. Car scene, slowly growing, been growing over the last few years. Usually down Trapper, usually builds up around 10 o'clock and then progresses from there into other activities that you might find out later on. My first car, 92 Nissan Presea. Started off, you know, the old 30-inch wheels, grandma looking car. Put some tints on it, put some mags on it. Took me about 6 months to lower the thing. Didn't look too bad in the end. That kind of got me started into cars. Trying to form a car club just within our mates, really. It's going to be called Zero Limits. Previously, we've done one in the past, but yeah, we're just going to get started. Something local, something everyone knows each other. Nothing too extreme. No paying members, just free and have a good time. Just keep growing on the Evos. Got my heart set on an Evo 7 at the moment. The 9's coming out soon, so hey, who knows?
Kia ora Aotearoa, this is Toots reporting to you live outside of Burger Fuel in H-Town. Now, we're here checking out the rides. The street scene is going to be going off. And this is Mark, by the way. Yeah. Cool. Cheers, mate. Thanks for that, brother. Look at this. American styles dating all up in New Zealand. These guys are going to be hitting your stores pretty soon, so check it out.
Toots' dinner's coming outside now. Are you hungry?
Oh, boy, check this dude out.
Are you hungry?
What do you think, little boy?
So it's Toots. Yeah, okay, what do you eat for lunch?
Evo.
Marky, you're gonna make a burger.
I'm not gonna make a burger, I'm gonna make your burger.
Hell no, you ain't gonna make my burger.
Okay, have some faith. I'm gonna make you an Import X Turbo burger.
I'm looking forward to that. And today, Mark is in the kitchen making the burger for the Burger Fuel. Feeling the sorry for the guy who's going to be eating that thing.
What's it?
Pork, pork, pork. He's like Elvis in the kitchen.
What is you?
Hold the bacon in that burger, mama.
Jamaica, me have to represent. When me from Samoa, I live 5 million in the area. Looking up, me listen on my parents.
H-Town, here we are, rolling in the new Import X.
Mazda 6. Thanks with brand new 19s, thanks to Advanti.
Me have to represent. When me from every country to the Finny, they got them to the fair one. Chance me the one try, but them up and look at me like an enemy.
The Nightspeed Drag Wars brought to you by Mag & Turbo and MyTech are coming up. Start the 5th of November. Mary.
Oh, check this out. Chromies on the Mazda 323.
You have to check the badge.
How you doing, bro? Not too bad, thank you very much.
Good night. Look at this. This is fat. I like that. Custom color. You don't see BMWs like that very often.
If you think your car is pretty hot to be on our show, oh, correct me, Mark.
Your show. That's right.
This is your show, Aotearoa. Drop us a line with a picture in the spec sheet to my ride at importx.co.nz and we'll have a look at you.
Look at this. They're packing this out for us. This is very cool. Hamilton, old school, new school. Everybody seems to get on pretty well.
Let's see you raise your hands. Raise your hands. What's a shot?
So like a half glass, half crack.
Oh, good on you.
Now there's a party, so what I gotta do, girl, to get you to party. Check this, we get it physical. I'm feeling me, I'm feeling you. Feeling the vibe is all I wanna do.
Magenta. Very
well.
You got to start with a blank canvas. Who owns the van?
We do.
So Dad's paying for everything, and you get to reap the rewards.
Oh, yeah.
I tell you what,
We chopped
love your parents.
Oh, well, so far we've chopped up the Mrs. couch and...
Oh, look at that. You foam out the side there.
Oh, that's class. So what have you done from the front to the back in your own words, dude?
Basically, we pulled out the back seats, chucked about 4 12s in there, a couple of amps. It's just running 1 amp for all 4 12s, sitting at 1 ohm. They're getting about 250 RMS each.
What's with the bandana around the neck?
Oh, it's cancer week, bro. Teenagers with cancer.
Now, you're the only guy that I've seen in the whole scene tonight that's done something. So from Import X, video, can of Evo. You're a legend, dude. Thank you very much.
Pat, how you doing, bro?
Yeah, g'day.
So what's actually underneath the hood?
Got the Apex C Power C computer with keyboard running pretty sweet. Put air filter, headcase blow up loud.
What is this thing?
Well, it's actually a bass tube.
So it's pumping bass and not nitrous oxide.
Yep.
So what's your name?
Han.
What is it?
It's a 1994 S14 Silvia K with front half conversion on with fully respray paint, custom made pink.
We've got the TV screen. Favourite thing about the car?
That's pink.
The pink is very toots.
Why the Starlet?
Because it's an old school car and more birds look at them.
Give us a quick rundown about what you've done to your car.
All the brake lines, all chrome, all the diffs done, the struts. I want to take it to a couple of shows, eh?
Right here on Import.
You're from importing! That way.
How's it on, Gary? It's a 75 808 sedan converted into a RX3 sedan. Series 5 30B turbo. Custom manifold, custom intercooler piping, twin, like Series 4 intercoolers at the front. Full custom radiator, polished alloy one. Series 5 gearbox. Simmons wheels. Retrimmed the whole car myself. One of my best mates, Dave Harvey, painted it. He done a real good job on that. Definitely rotaries. There's nothing but rotaries. For the people who have them, you only ever see them once or twice a year. Went to Nats last year. Well, I didn't put it down the quarter, it just wasn't running right, but hopefully Craig Dyson's going to come over in a couple of weeks and tune it for me, so it should be set for New Year's. 12 seconds, nothing too quick. It's my everyday car and it's my only car. It does it right every day.
Stick around after the break. You guys asked for it, so we go back to the drags from the Nat.
Plus, Mark chats with Andre at Speedtech with his 800 horsepower Evo.
See you in 2. The Nationals, toots. Check out this green BG Familiar. Now, this has got a rotary in the front, and it's front-wheel drive. It's got Renesas internals. That's out of the latest RX8. It's pretty well put together.
You said there was a front-wheel drive?
That's front-wheel drive.
That's crazy. Now this cat's up against Brendan in the silver and yellow Mazda RX3, and here they go.
Brendan's out of the hole pretty quick.
He's got a good lead.
But look at my man from Lawton Rotors.
Oh, here he is. He's away.
Nicely done to the front-wheel drive, rotary-powered Mazda. Here's your boy.
Mr. Dale Williams in the RX3 Gold Hatch. Now, you would have seen him earlier in the burnout competition at Skidfest.
At Manukau.
Manukau.
Oh. It's the Maroon RX-7. Now, this is driven by Nicola. Dale gets off. He's so quick, that car. This is rotary turbo. And your man Dale takes it for a neat little win there, dude.
Good on you, Dale.
I love this car, man. Check this out. Look at that, they're like 20s on the front.
Old school car with the big rims. Gotta be loving that.
That's class. my pick.
He's up against a Series 4 RX7. Look at them go.
Look at that little Corolla wagon. That's class. At the end of the quarter, check out his new form of braking. This is the new parachute, we reckon. How's that? Four-wheel drive turbo C11 class. This is the females, Janet Sutton in the Advanced Imports WRX. Up against Christy Walker in the GSR. Now, these cars are both street driven.
Check out that Dr. Bob paint job. Pretty damn cool.
Got the girls.
Good one to Christy Walker.
Sylvia versus Sylvia here. Karen Cameron in the S15 Auto 2-litre turbo. That's the grey one.
Up against Tanya in the S13.
Girl Speed Car Club.
Now this S15 is an automatic.
Just pipped by the S13.
We built it originally to become the fastest four-cylinder, four-wheel drive in the country. The import drag scene was pretty small. It was only really just starting up. At that time, the best four-cylinder time was only a 12.0 second, so it seemed pretty achievable to go quicker. Originally, our aim was to run a 10-second quarter in it. We spent about 18 months building it up with the intention of running into the 10s. And at the first meeting we ran with it, it ran a 1089, so we're pretty happy with it. We've changed pretty well every component for the sake of reliability. It's running custom spec JE pistons, Corolla conrods. It's a T51R full bearing turbocharger, rated at 1000 PS. In its last build we ran it down to a 9.59 at 149 mile an hour. And at that stage we figured that an 8-second quarter was probably well within reach. One of the advantages with going to a tube frame front end was that we could get around the factory McPherson strut suspension setup, and we've gone to an equal length double A-arm suspension with Coney shock absorbers. The advantage of that is that first of all we get rid of a lot of weight out of the front end of the car. The other advantage from a traction perspective is that the double wishbones keep the camber perfectly level through suspension travel, so when the car squats the front wheels stay perfectly flat on the track and get maximum traction. It's custom designed for a drag application, so it's much bigger than a factory plenum in its volume. Dual sets of injectors on it, so it's running 8 1800cc injectors for alcohol. The reason we've used the ice water to air intercooler is because it allows us to keep the front end of the car completely closed off, which helps aerodynamically. You don't have as much drag from air going through the car. The fuel system runs from the Weldon fuel pump up to the fuel filter system here, splits into the twin rails, and then fuel pressure is regulated by a Weldon fuel pressure regulator. Clutch, it starts with a chromoly custom flywheel, and it's running a quartermaster triple plate clutch. The whole thing's integrated. The tube framing connects back into the roll cage and is also welded to the firewall and to the chassis rails on the underside of the car, so it keeps everything really rigid. On the floor on the passenger side we've got mounted up the engine management unit, which is a Motec M800. The dash is a Motec ADL logger, and in front of that we've got an array of 3 shift lights. I'd estimate we'll probably be changing gear around 9,500. We'd say it'll be making over 800 flywheel horsepower. I find personally that it'll take me 3 or 4 runs before I sort of get into the groove. It's one of those things you can't describe what it feels like, and there's a lot of things running through your mind, a lot of things you've got to get right.
Hey, I'm Steve. 1980 DX Corolla, runs a 1993 SHADY3 motor, which is GD4 Celica. Holden gearbox in it, Holden rear end in it, a diff and everything. Drive shaft's cut and fattened up. Bigger axles, brass button clutch in it, which makes it real fun to drive around the streets. The wiring all redone in the car because it caught fire twice. Work for the government, they don't pay that well these days. No sound system. Don't need one with that motor in there. just cruise around in that. Hopefully put some good times down now that I've got the clutch and diff sorted. We bought it with the motor in it, but it needed a lot of work. We had to drive it up from Dunedin. I've got caught in all sorts of weather, wind, rain, sliding everywhere. It's the one I wanted. It was worth the travel. It's pretty fun. It doesn't come out unless it's dry. One of my mates got a front wheel drive Celica with the same motor in it, and other mates have got Evos, Rexes, you name it, they drive it basically. Common car in Hamilton, either be a Honda or a Primera. There's a few parts places around, but they need more.
Back after the break when my man Toots takes on Dei Hamo and Need for Speed Underground 2.
In part 2 of our mixed bag of drags from the Nationals, plus we check out more bikini pageantry.
Is it me, Toots, or is the attire slightly skimpier in this round?
I believe it's the swimwear section, Mark.
Of course.
What's up, people? Here we're right at the EA Games preview function here, and I'm sitting with my man Dei Hamo. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing good, cuz.
Awesome. Now, Dave can't really talk too much because he's got a bit of a throat infection going on.
I'm a bit sick.
Yeah, that's right. So you got to look after his voice for the Black Eyed Peas thing. If you're going to that concert, it's going to be mean. But I asked Dave earlier if he can have a bit of a challenge with me on the Need for Speed Underground 2. So you cool with that?
I'm great with that, man. I'll kick your butt all over the screen, too.
We'll see. All right, people, right now, I am racing with my man Dei Hamo on Need for Speed Underground 2. And
I just had to stop up to the takeaway real quick.
Oh, man, honestly, he's right. He's kicking my butt in the Escalade, and this thing is just... I'm in an Evo 8, and I can't even... Oh, here he is. I'm gaining on him. We got 20 foes, baby. And he takes him on the inside, and it's all over. The Escalade's just taking off all that VA power. I'm sure he's got some nitros up in there. Just smoking around those corners. Look at that thing go. All right, it's time not to play nice. It's time to kick this Evo 8 into some Need for Speed action here. Here he is. See ya.
Suspension's not very good on this car.
No, it's not. Oh, the handling's pretty crap. He takes a shortcut through there. All right, a bit of a downhill thing going on here. Hey, is that sharp left? How are those spinners going, dog? Awesome. All right, we're in the last lap now, dog, and we're gonna do this large, extra large. Oh. All right. I'm gonna just park up here and let they catch up.
Is that to get some takeaways?
Yeah, just stopping to get some Burger King.
Some
You want some cheese on your burger, dog?
Yeah, man.
All right, here we go. We're back right into it. Now, the graphics on this is so rich, and actually, you get the atmospheric effects like rain and all that sort of jazz.
I'm getting sick now.
You're getting sick?
I'm getting car sick.
Oh, man, the Escalade just whipping and rolling all over the place. Look at that thing. And see ya. I just can't tell you how cool this game is. I so can't wait for the full version to come on. Man, New Zealand, you're in for a treat. All you need...
I'm going to take the CD when we're finished.
Yeah.
Don't tell anyone.
Yeah.
I'm going to take it too.
Yeah.
All right?
I sneak around the back for you, dog.
Okay. All right, that's it. I'm out of here. You know what? I think the game controller's faulty.
I think so. We're going to return that into some warranty.
Get it back. Get it fixed. I don't know who made these things. Made in where? I don't even know.
Man, Dei Hamo. You
Want a
man.
rematch? Want a rematch?
You the man. 274 hard, baby.
Show.
Big ups to my man Dei Hamo, brother cuz you need a bit of practice because I kicked your butt. But hey, that pretty much concludes this week's episode of the EA Game Zone. Come and join me next week and I'll catch you up.
EA Games. Challenge everything.
Four-wheel drive C1 time.
Check out Mr. 4G63. Now this white Evo is purposely built for drag racing.
He's up against his GDS4 Skyline.
What's your pick, Toots?
I'm quite keen on the Skyline.
I'm going with the Evo. Oh, I'm so good at this game. Low GSR, Alistair Benson. This is the fastest GSR in New Zealand.
He's only running an 1800cc motor.
Yeah, but he's got old Andre from Speedtech doing it. That's a cool thing. Up against Sean's VR4 in purple. Should be taking the whole point.
Coming up right behind him.
A little Speedtech car's done it. That's class.
You go, boy.
Now this is our mate Shorty in the Evo 3. This is the car we saw at M1 Kits getting the wide body kit put onto it. We're going to come up to that in some later episodes.
He's up against this R32 GDR Skyline owned by Andy.
I'm going with Shorty. Look at that.
I still like the Skylines.
They do look good, eh? Oh, that's me. I won it again. And here we are, all motor. Now, all motor means 4 cylinders, any size cc capacity. Right, so we've got the Honda Prelude 2.2 versus the Honda Civic 1.8.
So you're saying to me any 4-cylinder car can get into this?
Mate, everybody can have a go at drag racing.
Like to borrow Mum's car.
And that's 05 ain't that far away. I'm going with the Civic.
I'll go to Prelude.
I've done it again.
Ah, jeez.
I'm that guy. Post Street, here we go. Croydon Supra, Graham McDonald. Croydon stick a lot of time and effort into their cars. These guys do well.
And this is Richard Dunn's Skyline from Quest 4, 2.5 litre GDS-T with NOS.
Both these cars have been built at Quest 4, so it's a Quest 4 win.
Here's Gino and his Speedtech with Timid, DX Corolla.
Now, Gina is the only female driver in Pro Street Legal.
She goes up against Joe's Pulsar GTI with a 2-litre turbo front-wheel drive. Off they go.
GTI gets out of the hole pretty quick, doesn't it?
Sure does.
Gina goes a bit west here. Good win to the GTI. Now, speaking of ladies.
Speaking of racy ladies, check out this action.
Oh, the bikini pageantry.
Join us next Monday night, 10 p.m. here on C4 when we have a bite-sized chunk of the action from Battle Day 04. Plus, we take an in-depth look at Mad Wheels.
Toots the Dog gets an entry code version of Need for Speed Underground 2, and of course, more pageantry. And because we forgot our giveaways, we double up next week.
Don't forget to keep an eye out on our website, importx.co.nz, and thank you all for your cyber mail, and keep it all coming. We'll see you on the street.
So see you next week on Import X. See you.